Good morning. Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining me again. I'm gonna wait for a few people to, oh, I already got one viewer. How's it going? Thanks for joining me. I am going to log on to YouTube here on my tablet so that I can answer questions. Let's see how I would do that. That's not the one. How you doing today? 2 viewers. Right on. Thanks for joining me, guys. So basically today what I'm doing is, I'm not able to get that on there, is I am going to share the projects that I started on a couple days ago with you guys. Remember this butter dish? This was the white butter dish, the rooster. I painted it green and I shabbed it up. And then I did a clear coat wood varnish over the top of it. And so basically, I'm not quite liking this light. Stand by one. Let's see if this helps at all. I think that kind of helps. Okay, so that's the completed project for the butter dish. And my name is Veronica. I'm from a small town in Northern California. If you're just joining me, Chasing Sunshine by Veronica is my tag name. And I'm currently upcycling some smalls. Smalls are little projects that I find via thrift stores or yard sales, and then I paint them, distress them, and sell them in my small little store. So I got this for $3. This is a towel rack. Actually, I got 2 towel racks, and this is like also a towel holder. So $3 for all of that. I'm going to wash it off. Always ensure to wash off your items just with a wet rag. Today's video is going to be a little more of the same that I did last, well, I guess it was just 2 days ago. I'm trying to get more persistent with this, trying to grow my channel. My overall objective is to create a website and sell some of my stuff and interact with you guys. So throughout this whole journey of mine, if you guys have questions, comments, please go ahead and leave them. I need to, again, put the comments on here. There you go. Hello. How do you say that? Ibram? I'm sure I really said that wrong, but thanks for joining me. I appreciate your time. So is this a good time of day to do lives? Let me know in comments, as well as things that you would be interested in seeing. I did get a comment a couple days ago in regards to possibly doing another live chainsaw video. I will do that. Currently I work here 5 to 6 days a week. I'm the owner of Marble Mountain Gift Company Incorporated. It's a small coffee / gift shop. We have a variety of things, and basically I'm trying to create a gathering place. I live in a really small community in Northern California, and yeah, basically that's what I'm trying to do. So again, if you guys are just popping on, this is the butter dish that I did 2 days ago. I think it turned out really well. This is that really ugly, remember it was kind of an ugly little paper towel holder. It had the heart in the back, which was pretty dated. I put an applique on there, a wooden applique, and shabbed it up. And it is for sale for $25, and it already sold. So that's great news. This was something that I started, again, it was a crib. I put an applique on the top. It was pretty roached out. There's a little bit of the original wood there. So this is the undercolor, which is like a yellow, a bright yellow. It's actually this mustard seed. I bought it from Jamie Ray Vintage website. If you're interested in that color, you could go ahead and hop onto her website and buy it. Eventually, I'd like to have my own website so that I can sell some products as well. Gosh, I keep having this issue with my camera. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know of improvements for the videos. So this is a chalk paint that I made. It's a Glidden acrylic paint that I mixed with calcium carbonate, and I made my own chalk paint, essentially. So what I'm going to do is put a couple coats of this. It's like a mint chip color on this little item here. And eventually what this is going to be is I'm going to put some hooks on the bottom, and it's just going to be like a wall hanging, so you know, it'd be really pretty in a living room or a kitchen. You can hang coffee cups on it or jewelry, whatever you might like, dried flowers, any of that would look super good. Hello, hi guys. So basically the comments, you know, pop up for like a split second and then they disappear. So if I don't get to your questions, I will go back later and answer them. Is that a deal? Okay. I gave a little bit of information in regards to myself a couple days ago on the video, but if you're new, again, I live in Northern California. I own a little gift/coffee shop, and I'm just kind of stepping into phase 2 of my life, I believe. My children are pretty much not quite grown, but almost grown. And I just did a drastic career change. I worked for the government for 23 years. I was a wildland firefighter, a heli repeller. I operated a Model 62 fire engine. I worked in admin. I still loosely attached to a Type 2 and a Type 3 fire team, so I get to go out every once in a while and work with them. But at the moment, I am an owner of a gift/coffee shop, and just trying to create a name for myself as far as this shabby chic furniture, and just trying to do me, basically. As my kids flee the nest, it's time to figure myself out, I reckon. Hello, morning doll, doing great. I'll be in later. Hi, Miss Desi. Oh, I love you. You were supposed to be here for this video. Hurry up, get over here, woman. That was my friend Desi. She is one of my really good friends and lives here locally. This is a really small town. We've both lived here pretty much our whole lives, and yeah, it's a little bit about us. And this is going to be a really cute desk. I think that it would be perfect in your kitchen. Yes. So I'm using a new resistance brush. It's like 1.25 inches. Hopefully I'll have a website soon so that you guys can purchase these items if you're interested in creating similar items. This is kind of like a passion of mine. I'm the type of person that kind of oh darn, I missed those messages. I got a new little viewer. Thanks for hopping on and joining me. Again, the comments kind of pop up and then disappear, so if I don't get to the questions straight away, I'll get back to it, okay? All right. If you're local here in Northern California, in the Happy Camp area, stop in, say hi. I started a nice garden out front, so people can come pick veggies in the summertime free of charge. And I currently am working, so customers will come in and out, so hopefully you don't mind that the slight interruptions. But that's just how it is. I'm thinking about doing videos like in the evenings so that people are off work and I, you know, don't have to stop what I'm doing to help customers, which is totally fine. I mean, for me, I don't mind stopping if you guys don't mind stopping. Yeah, so this paint right here is it's great coverage, and it will probably only take 2 coats. Do you have? They went for a walk. Okay. Down the street. Yeah, he said he'd be back shortly. Okay. He left his food here and stuff. Do you want to say hi? I don't know if you want to say her name.
Hello.
But hello.
I'm Kirk.
This is Kirk, and he is one of my faithful customers. Comes and visits and helps all the time.
Best coffee in town.
Yay! Thank you.
So.
All right.
Yeah. So we're gonna go take care of some stuff at the office now.
All right. Well, maybe we could do this again on Friday.
Yeah.
Or something.
Sure. Why not? Huh?
Thank you for doing all the research for me. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, you bet.
This morning.
So.
It's helpful. Very helpful.
Yeah. Those other 2 things that were in the bucket.
Not even worth it? Okay.
I wouldn't think so.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Have a good afternoon. Bye. All right, guys. So I only have currently 1 person watching me. But that's okay. I'm just starting off, and I'm not quite in the swing of things, but I'll get there. If you guys have any questions, just ask away. All right, so I will let this coat dry, but you can see how just a simple little applique on the top really make like a boring item into an extraordinary item, in my opinion. I also got this shelf, which I started 2 days ago, and I put this applique on that I made with paper clay, if you guys can remember. That was something that I just pressed into a mold, and I'm going to paint that deep blue gray. So one of the gals that I follow is Jamie Ray Vintage. Her and her husband are quite amazing to me. They have 5 children. They live in Utah or somewhere. And they raise their entire family by doing YouTube videos and flipping furniture. And it's such an inspiration to me. They had a live video last week, and I got on there and asked a question. You know, the 3 top things in which make a successful YouTube channel. Zeb, Jamie Ray's husband, said, number 1, you have to be persistent. So I'm a little sad that I only have 1 watcher at the time, but he said, don't get down. You just need to keep going. It took them 8 months before they even started really getting any sort of, I guess, revenue is what he said, but I'm kind of thinking what he meant is like subscribers and all that jive. I currently have 771 subscribers. He said that, Jamie Ray Vintage said that, you need to slow down a little bit. Don't just do videos on YouTube. You have to tie it in with multiple media, such as like YouTube and Instagram, whatever you have as far as platforms. You need to kind of create a triangle or a square and share your videos, you know, through your Instagram as well as your Facebook. You know, tie it back to YouTube so that, you know, people, you can just get a lot of different followers and such. And so with that said, if you don't mind sharing this video with your folks, that would be super great. Yeah. And then Jamie Ray Vintage also said, you have to be passionate about what you do, because the content of your video, you have to upload often. And so in doing that, you know, have to like what you're doing so that you then could continually upload videos often. So this is my second one for the week, and I'm really super excited about it. It has taken me a while to get to the live type of videos. I've uploaded edited videos, but that takes so much time that I just thought, heck, I'm just going to do it. So here I am. This is, like I said, it's like a smoky blue gray, super beautiful color, and it is like covers in 1 coat. It's pretty amazing. But I will do 2 because I'm kind of a paint, I don't know what you want to say. I overdo it. I try to do quality work, and so I put a lot of paint on it, and then I just rough it up. It's kind of, I wouldn't quite say my style is farmhouse. I think it's more shabby chic, boho. I do like using white. I feel like that's a safe color because it, you know, would go with pretty much anyone's home decor. However, I do like color, and white takes quite a few coats, at least the paint that I use. I eventually want to start selling paint for Debbie, Debbie's Design Diaries. She makes DIY paint, and I would love to use her paint. Honey, bunch of headed to Utah for a fire. I'm a goober. Yes, Utah, sweet. Right on, you guys, be safe, bring me a treat. That's some of my friends that are currently working in fire. My son works for a type 2 fire team in Montana, and he is in Colorado currently doing some structure protection, and actually they were up the hill yesterday doing something, making fire line, I imagine. But yes, Utah, sweet. Have a great assignment, guys. And don't forget to bring me home a treat. Yes. Any suggestions for what I should do? You said you would comment. And enjoy Posh today. I should say something inappropriate, but I won't. All right, so that's the first coat. Actually, I'll paint the back. So, you know, if you're gonna do it good in anything that you do. That's kind of my motto. And currently, I'm gonna paint the back. Even though this won't show, it is nice to do a job good. So if someone like turns this around, it'll be completely painted. I don't do that all the time, but trying. All right. So this shelf here, I think I paid $3 to $5 for it. The applique that I have made and put on it is probably worth about $2.50. And the paint and the time that I have invested, I will probably charge $25 for this shelf. And I did this shelf yesterday, and I totally sold it for $25. It sold this morning. I think I already showed you guys, but I'll show you again. Turned out pretty good. It's good. Yes. All right. So I will let this coat dry. Come on, guys. I need some comments. Got some questions for me? Shoot them out. Let's interact here. Got 4 viewers. Thank you very much. Doesn't sound like a lot, but you gotta start somewhere, right? Yes. I'm a dork. Okay, I'll get that off the table and get going. Hey Des, I think you need to buy this butter dish. It's amazing. It's totally finished. Henry would like that. Okay. So these are some funky roached out towel holders, correct? You're gonna stop in for coffee? Thank you. Come by and stop in for coffee. It doesn't match your kitchen, so what are your colors? Tell me your colors and I'll paint for you. Okay, this is a roached out, totally old, I don't know, 80s possibly. What color should I paint this, Desi? Doesn't mean you have to buy it. Hey, dinosaur, stop by for coffee and running errands. It doesn't match the kitchen. It does. What color should I paint this? Give me a color. Shoot it out, Miss Des. Color. Color. All right, I'm going to make my own decision then. I think I'm gonna do gray. I got gray out, and if I do a couple items similarly, green. Okay, do green. I will do it green for you. Just in time. But you just said that doesn't match your kitchen. Of course, you don't have to buy it. I did say that too. All right. So, you got any plans for the summer? You guys doing anything exciting? I think I want to go camping this summer, and in the fall, I would love to go see my eldest son in Montana. I miss him very much. My daughter's going to college, and I have one more son still at home. He currently has his first job and is doing really well. He's either going to go into the service or be a firefighter is the latest he just told me. Following Mama's footsteps, I reckon. His dad also was a firefighter for a minute. But anyway, I think this is going to be super beautiful. It is like sometimes the ugliest little things, chicken does match. Oh yes, summer plans, Crescent City. Yes, and the wildlife safari. I have a plan. I bought this new little travel trailer last year, and I haven't used it yet. And I want to take it over to Brookings, and which is like, I don't know, 2 hours away on the coast, and totally go picking for like the entire weekend and buy a bunch of smalls like this, as well as dressers seem to be really hot and they sell. So I want to just fill up that trailer and bring it home full of goodies. That's my plan. And I might have an opportunity to do it like at the end of this month. I was just talking to a friend that's his daughter's birthday is coming up at the end of the month, and they were wanting to go up in that area. So it might happen sooner than I think. And this is all contingent on like no fires. It's kind of weird. Like I do miss the Forest Service, and I miss my Forest Service family. And I said I'm going on fires this summer no matter what. But I'm kind of a lightweight. I like to go to bed super early. I get up at like 5:30 every morning on the dot. It doesn't matter if it's my day off or not. I'm still up at 5:30. And I like to go to bed. I'm like totally like down by 9, typically. But when I work in fire on the team, you start at 6 in the morning and you get off at 10 at night. Sort of long days. I don't know how I did it for so many years. Anyway, I'm so glad customers aren't coming in. Isn't that terrible to say? But I am, because I'm not getting interrupted. So, okay, I think I need to explain a little more on what I'm doing. So basically, this is a chalky base paint. It's made with calcium carbonate and straight latex paint. The glory of it is typically if you paint some sort of wood surface, especially if it has any sort of shine to it, you need to distress it and sand it up and get it roughed up so that it will, the pores will accept the paint. However, chalky base paint just kind of globs on, like it sticks really good to pretty much any surface. You could paint wood, leather, you could paint plastic, glass. That little rooster here is actually glass. Look, I'm totally scratching it. It's not coming off at all. Like it's sealed on there. I did seal it. The only downfall with the chalky base paint is you do need to seal it. Being a polyacrylic is the best type of sealer for a surface that's going to be used consistently, like a tabletop or something like that. Or like that butter dish, because it's going to be getting wet in the kitchen. You're going to be using it, touching it all the time. That you want to seal super good. This I'll seal really good because it may have wet towels on it. This little shelf here that's going to just be a shelf. You just put a wax over the top and that will harden over time. It typically takes about 30 days for a wax to completely reach its hardening point and be a protective sealant. So it's a good alternative. It's not quite as expensive. I just use a standard furniture wax. You could, go to J.B. Ray Vintage's website and buy Big Top, which is a sealer that DIY makes, as well as Fairy Chalk Mother makes a bunch of different oil-based sealers, wax sealers, smeary wax, dark, clear, white wax. There's all kinds of little techniques that you could do with different types of waxes and such. And we'll get into that when I seal some other stuff. Let's see. I don't have anything to seal at the moment. I'm just kind of getting these projects started while on the live right now. We've been on for 24 minutes. Please, again, comment below so that I know. So I know a lot of you want to watch me cutting wood. It's not a problem. However, it just takes a little more time because I have to go out in the woods and create the video and then edit it and upload it and such, and that all takes time. So this is kind of more sporadic. I could do it. I do this every single day at work. I can't sit still for long. I'm used to like moving around quite a bit, and in this new position that I have, I'm kind of stuck in like this building all day. So I do as much as I can to get out in the front there and garden, which is quite fun. And I just started doing this because with this position, I feel like I have to entertain. Entertain isn't quite the right word. I visit a lot with friends and people that come to visit me, And so with that being said, I'm not one to just sit here, you know what I mean? And so I started doing this, and it's fun to interact with people. They get to, you know, watch and help, and I have some customers that come in every day and they help me so very much. I'm very appreciative towards Kurt and Charlie and Frank, and I have my regulars that come in all the time. All right, so I got one coat. This stuff dries super fast. So for an example, like I seriously just put that coat on. It is, as you can see, I do need to do a couple of coats on this. You miss spots, but it's like dry to touch. Oops, it's totally dry to touch. Sorry about that. So you should let it dry thoroughly before putting a second coat on, but I'm not going to. I kind of push the envelope a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and slap a second coat on this, and that might even be enough because again, I'm going to distress it, and the less time and paint products that I have into it, the cheaper I can make it. I try to keep my prices pretty reasonable. We do live in like a tiny town and the economy is not the best, so I get it for cheap and I just share the wealth. I don't need to make a bunch of money. I just need to make enough to keep the doors open. Actually, I don't make any money, but someday. The one thing that I learned about myself in the last year and a half while taking this business over and just switching my career and such is I wasted a lot of money. I got paid really good in my last job, my career, and I mean I have some things to show for it, but I wasted a lot of money, and it's kind of humbled me a bit, which is nice. I don't really need, if I have like $30 in my pocket so I could go yard selling, I am a happy camper. No pun intended. Okay. You know, so this is a metal, and you can paint metal with chalk paint. Believe it or not, it's great stuff. So I'm going to paint this, and then I'll distress it lightly. Yeah. Yep. All right, there's coat 2. Let's see. Do you guys have any questions? I guess I could put one more coat on this, and I think I've hogged enough of your guys' time for the day. We've been on here for 28 minutes. I feel like my next live will be in the evening, and more people will be off work. Oh no. I just mixed my gray with my grain. What else? That's the good thing about this type of art, I'm going to call it, is you can mix colors. There's some great techniques that I've learned from Dion Wood, the turquoise iris. Follow her. If you're interested in this type of stuff at all, she is super great. Great personality, beautiful work. And then there's also Q. What's her name? Oh goodness. If you follow Turquoise Iris, she does a lot of live videos with Q. I don't want to say her name because I don't want to get it incorrect, but she is also just an amazing artist. They do this like blending technique. I did do one dresser like that, and so the technique is you would paint like one color here, come in with another color when this is almost dry. You have a squirt bottle, and then you let the drippy, chippy effect kind of happen, and I'm really into that. That's my jive. So I guess the reason I haven't done a lot of that is because you have to have the proper space. I did it in here when I did the dresser before, and I had a piece of plastic down. This is a cement floor, so it really wasn't too big of a deal, but it was like a 2-day process in which I was using my squirt bottle and paint mixture, and when I pulled the plastic up, it had dripped under the plastic and made a complete and utter mess. And so a lesson learned there. I need to have my area a little more prepped. The next one that I do, I think I might start a dresser at home, maybe tomorrow because it's my day off. And I am going to do it in my bedroom because I spend a lot of time in my bedroom. And oh my word, sorry guys, it's carpeted. So I have to get the space all set up probably tonight. And I'll do a live in the evening, maybe around like, I don't know, 6 or something. Hi sweetheart, how are you?
Hey.
Hey, I'm doing a live video. Oh, are you coming to, it's okay. It's faced towards me, so you won't be in it. What's that? Oh, okay. Do you need change right now? Can I run it over in a second? Okay, I'll do that. Do you want to just leave it here and I'll run change over?
Oh, okay.
Or that'll probably
Do you remember
be
how much it was?
Yeah, I got it in the other till box. Thanks, sweetheart. So, with that said, I will be doing a live, I think, tomorrow evening. And I'm going to start a dresser because I feel like that would be more interesting and I could talk a little more on the technique that I'm using. And I've only done it, like, I did it twice actually. I did it on that teal, what is that? That's a cabinet and that's where I store all my paint and such here at work. And then I did the dresser. So I'm a professional on it, right? Wrong. We'll work on it together. Okay, so currently what's going on is I am getting impatient and this is tacky. I'm losing a couple hairs. It's a brand new brush. So when you get a brand new brush, it's a P-I-R-A, a Pyra brush. It's a nice brush, but it loses its hairs straight away until it has to lose a few. It's just kind of how it rolls. But it's tacky, and so I'm just dragging. This is where a squirt bottle would come in handy. I got 2 likes. Thank you guys. You guys rock. Okay, so I'm going to let that completely dry, and then I'm going to, gosh, I keep saying that, but I want to work a little more. The yellow base that I had on here, if you remember, I am going to wet distress and pull back some of that yellows. And then I'm also going to distress a little heavier and get some of the wood grain coming through. And it makes for a really interesting piece. So that's my plan. And then I'll slap the hooks on it. And then I will, if it doesn't sell before I do my next live video here, because it'll be here at work, I'll show you guys a picture of it, or the real deal. Hopefully I won't. Hopefully it will have sold. Oh, you guys are here. Come here, baby. Do you want to say hi on the video? Come here. See, look, I'm on the video right here. You know your mommy was watching?
Remember how
You want to
Mom
be in?
saw
Come say hi to Daddy.
Go
Look
say,
it. Come look at my phone right here.
Go say hi. Say hi, Daddy.
Say hi. Say hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
He's
Say
like,
it. We're gonna be in a goober. That's Mr. Henry. Are you wanting an ice cream cone? That's okay.
yes,
That's
he wants a nice.
So what do you think of the video? Is it okay? Are you sure? I'm not
Yes.
a complete and utter dork.
Is there a way?
1 second, guys.
Because like everything is switch swapped backwards.
Right, and so I don't know how to fix that actually. Jamie Ray Vintage, that happens to them too, and I know they've tried to figure out how to switch it back, but they don't know how. So basically what my friend Des is saying is that when I show things, it's actually exactly the opposite. It's backwards.
It's like
Yeah.
looking at a mirror.
It's like looking in a mirror. Is it really annoying?
No, I just
Okay.
it kind of threw me off because I'm like, holy cow, she's
Do you wanna say
rearranged the
hi?
whole shop. No,
To your
not
husband?
really.
She's being shy. Okay, well,
Coffee, though.
I have to go to work because my girlfriend needs a coffee and Henry needs an ice cream cone. So I will see you guys tomorrow night on a live at my home. And if you guys could do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share this video, that would be super amazing. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
Oh boy,
It
Jeebus.
does ring. Let's see.
Henry, ice cream, no toy. Put the toy back. You're getting ice cream.